average or chachas. We the content and nachos. Not your average or chachas. Hit the like button, hit the follow. Not your average bro chachos.
What's up, guys? It's
Not your average brochachos.
and today we are back with episode 7 with a brand new guest, my boy Nick Kacey here.
Hello. Nice to meet you.
Nice-
I've been knowing you, dude.
Nice to see you again, of course.
Nice. I meant nice to meet
Nice
you.
to meet you,
Yeah, Hunter.
So yeah, we're here with Nick, my good friend, my wrestling buddy. We always watch wrestling.
Is that what we want to get into right away?
Yeah, we're gonna
Is
get
that you set up?
we're gonna talk about
All right.
everything.
I know you don't partake in the wrestling.
No,
so.
I don't.
No.
Alright.
We'll
No.
get actually.
We're about to nerd out right quick.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
that's fine,
we'll
that's
get into
fine.
that in a second though. Okay, so to preface this episode, when I walked in to his house, I took an edible by my own will. Nobody forced me to do this. Okay, but I thought this would be a good idea for the podcast, so I did that about like 10 minutes ago. So if I start being more quiet than I normally am or just start tripping out, that is why. I think it'll be good content, honestly,
Yeah.
really good content. But
I think it'll be fun. It'll be fun to get wavy for a little bit.
yeah, and this is my first time taking an edible in my life.
You don't even be smoking weed like that. So.
No, I don't.
Yeah, I wouldn't even dare doing that.
So we'll keep we got a little campfire
Yeah,
background
we
right
Campfire
can't
here.
see, but we got a
So
campfire
I might just
background.
end up sitting back going.
I spent many nights doing that.
So yeah. So okay. So with that out of the way, that's the preface for this podcast. So yeah. So me and Nick, when did we meet? We met as early as at least 2021 or 2.
Yeah, it would have been after the whole lockdown shit happened.
Yeah.
Because I just showed up at Max's unannounced, and then I was like, everyone get in. You sat in the back of my car with
Yeah.
pink fucking hair.
Yeah, I had pink hair. Yeah. So
like flaming pink hair.
Oh, maybe 2022 then, because that's when I had the pink hair.
Alright, that might
Yeah,
have been
we
on that.
would have met in 2022, and then we didn't hang out that much, and then I had a buddy from work who would come over here a lot. So then I started coming here and watching wrestling, and then you and me just became friends.
Yeah.
And then we just started watching wrestling and doing that type of stuff, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So
Yeah.
we've been like proper friends since about 2023, like the end of 2020,
like actually hanging out.
Yeah, like actually hanging out and
Yeah,
stuff.
that's
so
a good timeline. I just can't remember any of that shit.
yeah.
I'm not good at that stuff at all.
I got a good memory of stuff like that. Although I will say, like some of those years, like the pink hair years, my memory's coming a bit blurry about
Yeah,
those
for
years.
sure.
A little.
Yeah.
I mean, how old were you back then?
Shit, I was probably 16, 17?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Yeah, when I had the
like
pink hair, I
22.
would have been like 16 or 17. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I would have been 15 or 16 actually.
Damn.
Yeah, when I had the pink hair.
Damn.
I feel like didn't you have it twice?
So the first time I did it, I had you never saw this. I had it was like strawberry blonde, almost orange, because
I had that too at one point. It's so
what
embarrassing.
happened was I wanted to go super light pink, like Lil Peep light
Yeah.
pink. But then when we did it, did we bleach my hair? I think we bleached it, but it just didn't come out right. Like I
Yeah.
wanted really like cotton candy pink, but we didn't. And when we bleached it, my hair came out yellow and not white.
Yeah.
Right, so if it was white, that's like a blank canvas
That's
to
what
put
mine did,
to put
too.
the stuff in. But the yellow and the blonde and the bleach mixed with the pink made it like orange.
Yeah.
And you remember that? That shit was ugly.
That's
bro.
what I remember. I don't, like,
The-
when you had that man bun?
Yeah, the man bun. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Was that
You probably see pictures
seen
of that.
So
pictures.
this was way before that?
Yeah, that
Way
was
before
that
the
was,
man
that
bun?
was 2021. Yeah, and then I had the pink hair, which you remember.
Yeah, for sure.
You remember the very bright pink hair.
Yeah, that was very.
I literally went to your mom's house the first time I had it, and
Okay, yeah.
you were like, "Bro,
Yeah.
this shit is too pink." Bro.
It was pretty.
And that
It
wasn't
was.
the goal for that
It
one
was.
either.
flashy.
The problem was I was so stupid. We bleached it again and whatever, but what happened was because it went so wrong the first time, I was like, I got to go darker.
Yeah.
And I went too dark pink, and it came out like when it came out, it was almost like purple, and then it
Yeah,
started to
yeah,
fade
yeah.
a bit, and it became
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then but the best ever was when I cut my hair. I had my long hair when I first got it pink, and then I cut it, and then I had short pink hair, and then it started to grow out. My roots were a bit darker, and my tips were pink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was like maybe the best it was.
I forgot you had a man bun, bro.
Yeah.
I can't speak on man
Dude,
bun,
if
bro.
we would have met when I had that, you probably would have made fun of me forever. Bro.
I was about to say, was that like post MGK or pre MGK? Like when he had his
When who? Wait, what?
MGK. Had,
Oh no! Oh yeah, he.
that would have been after because he did his in like what 2016 or some shit.
Yeah,
And
he was doing that
But that
movie
wasn't even
with,
the
Will
influence. Like
Smith.
literally, just my hair was so long, and I put it up, and I was like, "Oh, this is nice." Like,
I have a photo of me doing that too. It's like full like a proper man bun.
but mine was barely even hair, but mine was like just like
It was like a little
sticking
thing.
out. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I look. Someone said I looked like not because of the hair, but like the shape of my head looked like Phineas. Because it was like a
from
there's a
Phineas
picture of
and
me from the back. Like
I was like,
this.
who the fuck is Phineas, dude?
Phineas and Ferb.
It looked
I
like,
was thinking Cal the Dragon.
what the fuck is that?
You don't know Cal the
I
Dragon?
don't know either.
You know, he's like on TikTok and shit. Or Callum the Dragon, whatever.
Is that the guy with the blue hair
I think so.
with this big strip of blue hair?
I think so.
Oh my God.
That's what I was envisioning.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the era for sure.
No, it wasn't hair. No, but I was thinking about dyeing my hair again. I was thinking about doing maybe like platinum or like maybe like really blonde.
Like platinum,
Yeah.
platinum blonde,
Yeah, like platinum
like
blonde.
almost white kind.
Or yeah, almost white. I was thinking about doing that.
Yeah.
What do you think?
No, I don't really mess with the
Dyed hair?
Yeah, honestly.
no, I couldn't get that vibe.
I like blonde hair, but my hair isn't that blonde. Like right now, especially in the winter, it's like
But I guess you already kind of have blonde hair, so I'm sure it wouldn't.
yeah, but it's like dirty blonde. I actually want like blonde.
Yeah.
Blonde, you know.
That wouldn't be much of like a crazy change. Like,
No, not really.
like pink or something, you know.
Yeah, well, yeah, and then in that's not even the first time I dyed my hair. The first time I dyed my hair was in elementary. I had green because
Yeah,
green
I
was
used
my
to do
favorite
that
color,
shit, too.
and it was dark
Yeah.
green.
I mean, everyone. Yeah, I feel like everyone did that.
Did
when
you
they
ever
were
dye
kids.
your hair?
Yeah.
What'd you dye it?
I did like a bunch of different ones. I had like a little spike going. I'd always dye like. I think I did green, blue. That's about it.
Yeah.
I've never seen those pictures, bro. Where they at?
He's like, I
bro?
wanna
That
see
was when
them.
I was way younger. Yeah.
But that was before like phones and shit. So that was
Yeah.
like,
I
you
was like
wouldn't-
in elementary.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to take a photo of that
Yeah.
back then.
I mean, I'm sure my mom has like
Oh,
stuff
definitely.
on her
So
Facebook
cool.
from back then.
Yeah,
but
I could hate that shit, bro.
Yeah.
When you go through your mom's Facebook and it's all just photos of you as a kid, and you're like, delete these, please.
Yeah, I
What are
know.
you doing to
No,
me?
do you know what? Nick had shown me pictures of him when he was younger. He looked way different, bro.
I did. I had the Justin Bieber haircut, and I had the Harry Potter glasses. Like,
Okay,
I
here,
dead ass
really?
looked like
here's the
Harry
best way
Potter.
to explain it, right? When he showed me a picture of when he was younger, he looked literally like MySpace Mark.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looked like
Alright.
MySpace, like the fit, the drip, like the every.
What
I
photo
showed.
did I show you? Where was it?
Oh, it was like you in your mirror, bro.
Oh,
But I showed you
Jesus.
MySpace. I remember.
Oh, so this is like my own sentience. Like I did this on my own.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I took this
yeah,
off.
yeah. No, I'm talking like your high school, like teenage years or something
Ooh,
like that.
That's bad.
I showed you what MySpace Mark looked like, and you said I don't really see it. But I was like, bro, you looked like MySpace Mark.
Did you show me? I don't recall that.
You probably know. I
I
played
have
him,
a
I
memory
played
of
his
a
music video
goldfish.
and I showed you it one time because that's when I had found out who MySpace Mark was and put Hunter onto his music. But
Yeah.
you remember what he looked like, right? That's
Yeah.
literally what Nick looked like back
Dang.
like in the
See,
day.
I thought you were talking about like a child.
You never showed me any childhood photos.
No,
you only showed me
good
like
shit.
you in like high school and stuff like that.
Fuck, I want those photos wiped from everything. Fuck, they're so
Well, I
bad.
mean, bro, you have it. You were the one that.
Well, I
showed
have
me
them,
it.
but I don't like post them around them. But I'm sure if you go to my mom's Facebook, they're probably all.
Yeah.
I don't know your mom's name, and I will not be
I'm not
looking.
gonna tell you.
Yeah. I could wait. Is there a last name Casey as well?
No, that's not my real last name, bro. You know that.
I do know that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say the real one.
Yeah, I
online.
do know that.
We can probably cut that part.
We
out.
dropping
that's
some
fine.
lore right now.
No, it's fine. No, it's fine. It's fine. But yeah, so that's when we met. Blah blah blah. Hair colors, whatever. But we're big into wrestling, and me and Hunter have talked about wrestling before a little bit, right?
You've tried to show me some stuff, and
I've tried to put you
I haven't
on.
really
bro.
got into it.
Yeah, I don't
Bro.
know. It's one of those things where like if you don't get into it as a child, you're really not gonna like.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, there's
Well,
like
I wouldn't say that. I would
there's
say
some people that can like suspend their disbelief for a little bit, but like usually the main avenue is you watch it with your parents as a kid and then you repeat the cycle kind of
Yeah.
thing. You have kids
Yeah.
and then you
Well,
do
my
the same
parents
thing
never watched it. It literally just I watched it because it was just on TV.
on TV. Yeah, I
Like,
watched it with my dad. When
I
was
had
very
Sportsnet,
young.
and I would flicker through Sportsnet, and it was always on Sportsnet 360.
Yeah.
So that's what-
so you were like on like we had just cable, like regular cable. So on me it was
Yeah, I
on
had
channel
Bell.
48.
I was in the rich people TV.
Yeah, no, we just
Bruh.
had like a box TV with cable, dude. We had like 58 channels. And that
Well,
was
wasn't WWE on cable?
it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was on
Yeah.
channel 48 or something like that on ESPN. or
Yeah,
some
mine
shit.
was like channel 1900.
Jesus Christ.
That's how many channels
I
we
gotta
had.
fucking-
No, no, a lot of those channels didn't even work. I remember I used to watch Much TV, or MTV, Much, whatever it was,
Yeah.
and they would. That was my first exposure to like rap and stuff like that. So I was pretty young, but you would probably remember when these songs and stuff came out. I was pretty young, but like they were playing like Antidote by Travis, Worst Behavior by Drake. They were playing Only by Chris Brown.
Oh, so you're thinking this isn't even like...
This is like 2015.
Oh, I'm thinking like the MTV era where it's like the 2000s.
Oh,
where
no,
they were
no.
playing like Kesha and like...
Oh, okay.
No, so to preface, you're 25.
Yeah, I was gonna ask. How old are you?
25.
25. 20.
Yeah. So we're both 20, right?
You're
So every time me and Nick talk about music, I'll be like, oh yeah, like I was in like grade 6 when I heard EXO Tour Life, and every time I'd be like, fuck, I'm old, bro.
Right?
So when did you graduate?
2018.
Dang.
Yeah, and he'll be like, bro, I was in fucking high school when it was popped out, and I was
That's
be like-
crazy, bro.
I remember listening to EXO Tour Life when I was like in middle school, and I'm like, dude, I was popping perks to that song when I was 18. Dog, what are you talking about? Like, it's crazy. I feel like an unk every time he's around me.
Yeah,
He's like, every time we
Yeah.
chill, he's like, man, listen to this underground artist. His name is something stupid, and I'm like, what do you listen? It's that. I'm getting that age where I'm like, AJ, this isn't music. What are you doing?
yeah.
I'm like, put on some Johnny Cash or something, bro.
But think about it, when you were my age, that's like,
But I was about to say the same thing. It's
Yeah.
like I tell older people, I'd be like, I'm listening to XXX Tentacion, and they're like, what the fuck did you just say?
yeah.
So I
Tentacles?
get it.
XXX
No, yeah, I
Tentacles?
hated when
Crazy.
old heads would be like XX Tentacles. I'm like, shut up, you old head.
Yeah. But now you're the old head.
Yeah, I know. It's getting bad, man.
But yeah.
I remember on FaceTime the other night, I couldn't figure out how to turn the fucking camera.
Yeah, you didn't know to turn the
I took
camera
a
on the
screenshot.
FaceTime. Yeah,
What?
I took a damn screenshot. AJ's face is just like,
yeah.
I know, man. He's like, you press your face and press the circle. I'm like, I don't see a circle, AJ.
That's crazy.
I know, man. I was like, they just updated this shit. It didn't look like this a week ago.
Yeah.
Fair
I
enough.
was pissed.
No, yeah. So I'd FaceTimed him because
yeah.
I'll try and put this into perspective for Hunter, right? So John Cena's retiring. You know that, right?
I didn't know that. No.
That's why I went to go see him in February. It's his last
okay,
year.
yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I just forgot. I guess.
So he had won every belt, like all the belts, like tag team, WWE heavyweight, all that stuff.
Intercontinental,
Well,
US.
no, he didn't.
Well,
Well,
not the...
yeah. So he was missing out on one, and basically when you win all of them, you're a Grand Slam champion. Like you've won everything, right?
Doesn't that also mean like the Rumble Elimination Chamber?
Yeah, and so
King of the
that
Ring.
stuff. Yeah, so
Yeah.
those events as well, like the other like Royal Rumble, whatever. So the only one he didn't have was the Intercontinental title, and then literally I was scrolling IG and it was Monday night, and then I just see John Cena wins the Intercontinental title, and to put this in perspective, that was his 4th last appearance. So he's like this one, and then the one he was just on this week is his 3rd last appearance, and he has. Or maybe his 5th last appearance. I think he
It would
might
have been his 5th because last night was his 4th.
Yeah.
Now he has 3 left.
Yeah, so it was his 5th last appearance officially. So after this date, he's done. So
Okay.
he wins the belt, like it's not like the main belt, but it's like the undercard belt, like with this like one of his last appearances. I couldn't believe that because I remember me and Nick had been talking about it, and I was like, man, are they really gonna have him retire and not have him win everything, like to be a Grand Slam champion? Because there are other wrestlers that aren't nearly as popular or great as him that have won everything.
Yeah, like The Miz. He's nowhere near
Yeah, the
John
Miz
Cena's
is a Grand
level.
Slam champion, and he's like an
I think
afterthought
he's a 2-time
nowadays.
Grand Slam, isn't he?
Yeah, he is a 2-time Grand
Yeah.
Slam. Yeah, so that means he's won everything.
Twice.
Twice.
So has the Rock done that?
No,
No,
not even close.
no, The Rock never won the U.S. title
Is that the only thing?
that I can think of right now. Yeah, he never won
off
the
the
U.S.
top
title.
of that, yeah. Did he do King of the Ring?
I don't know.
He's definitely never won Elimination because that was after you retired.
I don't think King of the Ring counts for the Grand Slam.
Okay, but you might be right.
And I don't. I'm pretty sure Grand Slam means all the titles. I'm not sure if it does actually mean.
I thought it meant all the...
When did the Miz win the Elimination Chamber?
That's a very valid point.
I think
can't
it means all the titles.
Yeah,
But
you could
but
be
The
right.
Rock's not a Grand Slam. Steve Austin's not a Grand Slam. Hulk Hogan's not a Grand Slam.
Dang.
It's more like new age people because I feel like, especially back in the old, like the belts kind of get tossed around a lot more nowadays. I
Yeah,
find
especially
compared to
under
those
Triple H.
guys' eras. Yeah.
Mm.
So anyways, so I FaceTimed Nick and I was like, "Bro, do you see what happened?" He's like, "I just finished the
Like,
match."
I was literally watching it live.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I paused it, and I was like, I paused it as Cena's throwing the title up. And he's like, did you see it? I'm like, AJ, I'm watching it right now.
Yeah.
yeah.
So, yeah, I definitely saw it.
So yeah, that's why I called him the other night, and I thought that was pretty nuts because like he has to lose it before he leaves, right?
Yeah.
And you already know.
I literally called out what was gonna happen. You were like, didn't we just talk about this?
Yeah, we did talk about it. Yeah,
I called it. I was like, Dominic Mysterio is gonna come out. He's gonna beat Dom, and then they're gonna do the tournament, and then Gunther's gonna be his last match, and he'll lose to Gunther. If that doesn't happen,
is Gunther even in the tournament?
Yeah, he just won a match last night. For it.
Yeah.
And it's gonna come down to Sheamus and Gunther. They're gonna have a brawl of a match, and then Gunther's gonna beat Sheamus.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
Because Sheamus needs the IC title too to become the Grand Slam.
So for context, they're doing a tournament to decide who's going to be the last person to wrestle John Cena.
Okay.
So that's what they're doing. They're booking a tournament to decide who, and his prediction, and probably mine as well. I haven't been following as much, but my prediction would probably be they have a new guy who's like newer guy who's an up and coming like beast, like monster, and the idea is that he'll face Cena and Cena will lose and kind of put him over and kind of help push him up.
Give him the rub.
Yeah, give him the rub.
A
like
little bit of
push
elevation.
him. Yeah, like push him up more to
Which
a next
like
level.
I kind of respect because that's like a very old school thing to do in wrestling. It's like
if you're on your way out, you put the new guy over.
Yeah, you put the younger guy over.
Yeah, like you don't like it would make sense to give somebody the win on their way out, but like because it's their last time, but it's more of a traditional, respectful thing to kind of lose on your way out and let the next generation
even
pop
Hulk
off.
Hogan did it at one point.
Did Hulk Hogan ever, bro? Hulk
Hogan
Hogan never put
Andre
anybody
the Giant
over.
did it.
Oh yeah,
for
Andre the
Hulk.
Giant probably did. Yeah, but Hulk Hogan never puts anybody over, bro.
It's not gonna work for me, brother.
Bro, who else died that day? Somebody else died that day, I'm pretty sure. Something happened the day Hulk Hogan died, and somebody is like...
I know him and Ozzy were like a week or two apart.
Yeah,
I think that's what it was, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, bro, not even Hulk could let Ozzy go
Yeah,
over.
yeah, I saw that. I saw that meme.
Even in death, he has to fucking be the one that
Take his
goes
show,
over.
yeah.
Legit.
Yeah.
But, so, yeah, we love wrestling. Hunter, I feel like... Hunter's told me he likes UFC more.
UFC.
Oh yeah, I like UFC a lot. Like I mean, I don't even. I don't
You
even
never
watch
talk
it, but,
about
like,
it.
Oh no, I don't like. I'm not like into it, no. But I just mean like, I could see myself getting into it more, like
Yeah.
type of thing.
I don't mind you. I watch UFC here every now and then. Like I'm not.
I mean, fuck.
Like just seeing it, I like it a lot more. Like I like the thought of it a lot more. Is what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Like,
UFC
yeah.
like I like seeing people get fucked up and like knocked out. But I've always said that the thing I like about wrestling is that it's like theater to me. It's like storytelling. It's like art.
Yeah,
But I just think it's the
like
coolest thing. It's like whoever wins actually won. They're actually
yeah.
just like badass and
Well,
like
yeah.
like they're actually like a cool guy in real life. Like or like they actually like
Bro, you can't say
do
that.
They
You
actually
can't-
can do that in real life. So like you know what I mean?
Brock Lesnar is also
Like-
a wrestler though.
I mean, yeah, but that's the whole suspension of disbelief because when you put like a Rey Mysterio against Brock Lesnar,
Well,
and
yeah.
Rey Mysterio wins, you're like, well, he could just throw him like a dart.
Well, yeah.
But see,
of course.
that's the like storyline. Of disbelief.
The thing about wrestling that really pushes it for what me and Nick enjoy is that one, the things they do look cool as shit.
That is true.
A lot of the times, right? But also, it's like everything is story driven, and I've said in the last couple of years, the UFC has taken a lot of what WWE does with theatrics into their own
That is
shit.
true.
Like with the press conferences and stuff. Like Conor McGregor would slot right into fucking WWE like fucking nothing based on his personality.
Yeah.
Like UFC. Obviously, the fighters do what they want. They are their own people. But a lot of those fighters now, new age fighters, definitely grew up watching wrestling, and they realize that like what WWE does and the characters and whatever are what sells it, right?
Yeah.
So when you have these people in UFC like Sugar Sean or Conor McGregor or like
can see Dustin.
Colby Covington, right?
Yeah.
Like those guys, like they're literally like out of life characters, right? And that's what sells the fights.
I can see
Yeah.
Dustin Poirier doing pretty good in WWE.
Yeah, like
he was there the other week
so. Oh, really?
at an event. Yeah.
But yeah, so that's my point. Is like, especially with the UFC, I feel like in recent years, like 2010s or whatnot, they've taken elements of what WWE does with the character wise,
Yeah, and
and
you could-
implemented it into UFC.
Just
and
to
that's
like
what
just to
sells
build
fights.
it up type of thing.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what sells fights.
You could say like the first person to really do that would have been Connor. He was like the
Connor
first
Connor
one.
was the first one.
Yeah.
He was the
Yeah.
first guy where you would hear him say something like, "Yo," like he's putting on a show.
I mean,
But I don't think that's actually like. I just think that's how he is. Like he's
Well,
he's,
no,
he's
no,
trying to
no,
get
no,
under
no.
their skin
Yeah,
and like
that's how he
that's
is.
just like cool and like I can't get behind like the fake of it, you know.
no, but that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about. I'm talking about.
But I'm saying the difference between UFC and WWE. That's why I see myself like.
I'm just saying that UFC has used some things that fucking
Yeah.
that like with the like especially like well maybe not so much now, but early 2010s there were a lot of characters. Now low key the selling point is just all the guys coming from fucking wherever Khabib's from, because those guys are just bad motherfuckers,
From,
right?
like, Russia
Yeah.
or some shit?
Isn't I thought it was Kazakhstan.
They could.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kazakhstan, right?
Yeah.
So now, like the faces of the company are these Kazakhstan guys, but that's because they just fuck everybody up in the ring, right?
Yeah.
But they don't. They're funny, but not in the way that they're like charming. They just like they're just different. You know what I mean? Like they.
I know what you mean though. I think that is just Connor. Cause like how many
Yeah.
iconic one-liners does you have? I can think of 2 off the top of my head. Your wife is in me.
No, but I think it means
Yeah.
just Connor, as in like that's who he is.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
That's
just how he is.
No, that is just who he is. But I'm just saying in general, like I've seen a lot more fighters that have come after him that realize what he does and like what WWE does sells fights.
Yeah, you have to.
Like
sell
you
it,
have to
right?
have theatrics. That, like you don't have to, but if you have theatrics, it sells a lot more.
But I say that's just more like beef. Like
Yeah, true.
No, because you have people like Jorge Masvidal and Ben Askren, who before the fight are talking so much shit and whatever, and now like fucking Jorge Masvidal is like, man, I like Ben Askren. He's a great guy. I respect the fuck out of him. You know, he's a warrior because like the whole lung thing they had going on,
Yeah.
and they're cool. Right, even though like before the fight they were like beefing like crazy, but then after the fight's done, and there's other fights where that happens too, where people just start beefing like crazy to sell the fight, even though they're cool. Like that's the image of it. Like fights don't sell. Well, they do sell. Like fights obviously always sell, but more fights get sold based on people beefing. If you have 2 guys that are on stage at a press conference,
And they're not saying anything.
yeah, who have no problem with each other, right, and then just say, I respect the fuck out of that guy. I like him. He's cool.
that doesn't happen often. Like they're
It does
usually
no.
they're usually always beefing. They're always kind of like
That's because what you see, because you see it because they're beefing. That's the thing.
And plus, we're also forgetting the whole Dana White aspect because he's gonna put 2 people together.
Yeah,
who
he
knows
wants,
Yeah.
but he wants beefs. But there are fights that happen where there aren't beefs.
So can you say that's fully on the fighters? Or is that Dana and his genius of knowing that these 2 fighters would have good chemistry together off and on the mat?
it's
Because
a bit of both. It's a bit of both.
yeah, I could see it's a bit of both. So
like I'd just say like fighters like they just got that mindset like they're the best and it pisses them off like
The other
the other
ones.
ones.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think that's fake. I think that's just how they are.
No, I'm not saying anything about the You're confusing me saying UFC taking elements of WWE implies that UFC is any part fake. It's not.
But the WWE aspect of that is fake.
I'm talking about having characters. Like having character. The WWE, what sells WWE is not. The wrestling does sell, but what sells WWE is characters. And what sells better in UFC is characters. Like, and let me explain. Connor's not a character. He is who he is, right? But I feel like when it comes to fighters and stuff like that, there is, and it's like what I said with KSI with boxing, right? Like, that's the best example I can come up with right now, bro. Like when you go up, you put on a game face and you become somebody that's not necessarily always you.
It's a hyper.
It's
I
an
wouldn't
ego
say like
thing.
I wouldn't say they got that from WWE.
I guarantee that Dana White's probably looked at their business model, how they sell, and taken
Well,
things
that's what
from
I'm
it.
saying.
Yeah.
Dana's genius is like, well, who's
And-
gonna have the best?
Also-
chemistry up on the press conference.
Also,
stage
they are owned by the same company.
now
Yeah, now, like as in the last
2 years. Maybe?
3 years. Yeah,
3
they're
years,
both
yeah.
owned by TKO Group.
Yeah.
So you have like if you go to trade their stock, like on the stock market, you can trade TKO, which is the main company, and they're both branches of that.
Yeah.
So they do work with like they definitely have teams that work with each other. They definitely have things that click together. Maybe not as much as we see, but definitely behind the scenes. Like it's not.
So like I don't really get what's your point then.
I'm just saying
I'm
that.
kind of lost too. At this
Yeah.
point.
I'm trying to, like,
I'm just saying
combat
that
it and I don't get it.
I feel like the UFC, when it comes to the theatrics of it, have taken a lot of inspiration from WWE over the years.
Do you think that's? Are you saying like that's the company though, or are you saying that's the fighters who have watched it in their youth and then?
I
take
said,
some-
when I said, because I guarantee a lot of the, especially new age fighters, watch wrestling when they were kids.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
Right?
there's a clip of Sugar Sean saying that he watched it at some point.
Yeah,
I think. I might be
and
embellishing
what
that,
it, that fucking I don't know his name. I'm so fucked.
but,
but
when he knocked him out and walked off.
No. When Booker T was at the press conference and Booker T like asked him a question, he was like, 5-time champ, like the fighter was like, 5-time champ, Booker T, I love you. Like there are fighters that are fans of wrestling and obviously see how that works and can implement that into themselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for
and help them sell fights. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Because the fights that at least the mainstream hears about most of the days are the ones that are over the top crazy, like Conor and stuff. That's why nobody in the UFC has sold more pay-per-views than Conor.
Yeah.
in that era and since, you know what I mean? It's because
Yeah.
he was a character, and I guarantee Connor is just like that. Yes, but that's what happens when fight mode goes on. You go,
But that's what makes
go
it
nuts.
interesting. It's like that's what happens when a fight mode happens, and that's the real them.
Yeah, and
That's what I find cool about it. I don't really find the WWE cool because I just find it's just like an act.
Yeah,
And I think
can
I-
see that because like the WWE, they actually are characters. Like
Yeah.
like CM
Yeah.
Punk is CM Punk through and through. But,
Yeah,
like
but some
people,
not all characters, but a lot of them do have can be extensions of themselves, like
For sure.
like who
Yeah.
they are as people, right? But
Yeah, for
but
sure.
I'm saying, but it's just that I feel like you put up a barrier of fake. Like you watch a movie and you enjoy movies. Movies aren't real, and you know that. If you're
Yeah, but I don't really watch like live theater. Like that's kind of what the
No, but- no,
WWE is.
I know, but like the same reason why you would watch a movie is why I would watch wrestling. It's
Yeah.
to immerse myself into something and enjoy it. Like when you watch Avengers, you know fucking Tony Stark's not a real person, but you still
He's
immerse
Tony
yourself
Stark.
into that world and enjoy it.
Yeah.
And that's why I like wrestling, because I'm watching it and I'm just enjoying it for what it is, even though I know it's not real.
It helps if you watch it when you were a kid. I think. Like,
Yeah, it
I just-
definitely it
like,
definitely does. Yeah.
I don't think I can get into it now because like I don't have that connection like you guys do.
Yeah, for sure. I understand.
So I understand that, but
Well,
it's like yeah.
but there's also a difference between that, because I feel like the wrestling that I watched as a kid was pretty shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like it was
2019,
yeah, 20 like
it was so
especially like
bad.
2015. Like the problem was like when I was into it, the storylines were garbage.
They were terrible.
The stuff that was going on was really shit. And I know it's shit now, and there's part of me that does kind of look back with like rose tinted glasses, but like it was shit. And like low key, it's the way it's presented now and what they come up with now is better than when I was a kid.
Yeah.
So it's more enjoyable for me to watch it now than it ever was. For
Yeah,
me
like
as a
I
kid.
took a good. I didn't watch from like 2016 all the way up till 2021
Yeah, like
because it was just so bad.
it was so bad. Like there was like when Nick was watching stuff when I was growing up, right? And that's when I tuned out too. 2016.
Yeah.
Like
It was
I'd
really
watched
bad
from
then.
about 2013 till 2016 when I was a kid, and then it just got so bad that I was like, I can't watch
Yeah,
this.
like they were struggling to sell tickets. Like they'd book out like a 10,000 seat arena and they'd sell maybe 2,000, 3,000 seats.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, and
it
it's
was
just,
getting really
It's
bad.
because the storylines were boring,
Vince was
garbage.
getting old.
Like it was just like same shit all over and over
Yeah,
again.
It was really cringy too. Like maybe that's a little bit of growing up, but at the same time, like,
Yeah.
like he just said, now that I'm older, it wasn't just growing up. It was that Vince was just losing his mind. It was
Yeah.
shit. And now that Vince is gone and the stories
it's
are
way better.
It's so good now, and I'm like, I forgot I enjoyed this. When it's not hot garbage, this is actually pretty enjoyable.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's the thing about it as well. Like especially like maybe not so much now, but the Bloodline, like when
That
that
was
was
really good.
when that was popping off, like that was like some of the best fucking TV you could watch if you got invested into the story and what was going on. Like I don't know if you know this, Hunter, but they're not always wrestling the whole show, right?
I didn't know that. if
They
I'm being
get on the
honest.
mic and they talk.
Oh yeah, I knew.
Yeah,
that.
and they do stuff, right? And the Bloodline matches were good, but all the backstage segments and them talking on the mic, like all the Bloodline stuff between like 2022 to like 2023 or 4, like
I
that
think it was
shit.
like 4. Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was goated. Like it was so fucking
What
What do,
good.
you, what do you think the best era was? Like what? Like year?
Attitude Era, bro. Come
Well,
on.
you weren't alive.
What year's
for that?
that?
We weren't.
The
Okay, yeah,
90s.
we weren't around for that. Okay, so that
I'd say right now.
Attitude
Right now.
Era was like what 98, 99 to 2001.
2004 maybe.
No, 2000. No.
'Cause
No.
That's when the
No,
Ruthless
no, no,
Aggression
no.
started, wasn't it?
Attitude, yeah, but Attitude Era was done like at least by like okay, Brock Lesnar came in 02. Was Brock Lesnar in the Attitude Era?
No, you're right.
Yeah, so between like 1998 and like 2001, like that was
It was really short lived too.
it was short lived, but it's like every week it was like the craziest shit you'd ever seen on TV. Like they were like breaking boundaries with like what you could do on TV, and that was the Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock era, and you know who Stone Cold and The Rock are.
Yeah.
The Rock mainly because of movies, but that's how successful it was that he broke out to be the mega star that he is, right?
Yeah.
So
But yeah, I'd say like right now, because like,
yeah, right now it's
obviously,
really good.
I wasn't alive for that. Like I said, when we were watching, I probably started when I was like 6.
If
So
we-
like
if we talk-
2006 to like 2016.
Not counting eras that we watched, but let's say when I was alive, because when you were alive is a different story, because you were alive during the Attitude Era by technicality. But like eras when I was alive from like
I
2000.
mean, technically, yeah.
Yeah, no, but
Yeah.
by 2005 to 2025, I think this is like since I've been alive, this is the best era there's been. Maybe 05, like 06, 07 was pretty good. But
Like what's the best era you've seen?
Right
that I
now.
watched, yeah, now
Right now.
because when I started watching I started watching in 2013, and it really started to fall off in the early 2010s.
Yeah.
Not as bad as the late 2010s, but the early 2010s, when I started watching, it was already going like
Bro, it would
this.
be fun if we just like took a night and we just threw on a random Raw from like 2016.
Yeah, just
like
watch it.
April,
Yeah.
whatever, and just watch it and then
Well,
compared it to one now.
No, actually, I have a DVD at home. I don't know why I bought this at the time. Well, because I was a child, I bought it. I have a best of 2016 moments of all the stuff that happened
just,
that
like,
year.
The Great Khali dancing in the ring.
Yeah,
and
like
stupid
we
shit.
should watch that, but that's a
I'm
different
down.
story. But like let's say this is the Attitude Era, right? Like right up here. Attitude Era was here. 2000s slowly like that, right? 2010s it's like yo, like quality. It's like yo, we're going bad. 2015 fucking down here. A little bit of a rise, I'd say like 2018, 2019, and then 2020 shit.
It was terrible. Well,
20
that was COVID era, so like
yeah,
everything was
2021 a little bit better, I'd say, and then like 2022 on, it's
Oh,
just been
it's
going
been
fucking
awesome.
up. Like it's been really good.
stupid. Yeah.
Like it's dubbed like the Renaissance era.
Yeah.
Like
I think Cody
the
Rhodes
comeback.
coined that, didn't he?
No, the online people did first,
yeah.
bro. If we're being real, it's
But
online
that's why I
people.
was such an AEW dick rider, because for so long I didn't watch
Yeah, so
wrestling,
you-
and then AEW.
That's
came
what you
along.
showed me.
What?
Did you show me the AW?
Yeah, I did. I
Yeah.
fucking hate AEW.
It's like way more intense.
But it was a lot different then than it is now.
Yeah, so he used to be really big on AEW. I didn't like AEW. When we first became friends, he was a more of an
Bonafide
AEW,
dick
more of an
rider,
A, yeah, more of an AEW fan than he was WWE. And then as we slowly get, I would always say he was shit. And then like maybe about a year ago or something like that, for the first time I heard you were like, yeah, it's fucking shit.
Yeah,
now.
it is shit.
So it was a company that was made by
Tony Khan.
Tony Khan by some wrestlers who had left WWE, and he also picked up a bunch of people from the independent circuit, like the smaller circuit of other small companies, and they made their own company to rival WWE, and it's never reached their success. It's done pretty well, like really well.
Did
It's
really
on
well in the
TV.
past.
What?
Yeah, it did really well in the past.
Yeah, it did really well when it started, but then it's a guy, the guy who runs it is like your average internet fan. Like he was on the internet in the early 2000s, like a nerd, like wrestling nerd. Like he was on like the forums, like
Yeah.
typing on
Imagine a
Reddit.
billionaire with the money. And
Yeah,
power
he
to
was a
just
billionaire
do
too.
whatever you want.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's
Yeah.
like I described it as he signs all these wrestlers and he spends so much money, and it's like he's buying like action figure toys.
Yeah.
And he's like playing with them in the ring and like, oh, I want to see this guy playing with this guy. Like
It is kind of
like
that.
it's sort of like
especially now.
yeah, it's like a child with a fucking infinite toy box of all of his favorite wrestlers.
Because at least when it started, they had the EVPs and they had creative control too. And then at some point, Tony was like, "I don't want to do this anymore. I want full creative control."
Yeah.
and that's when it kind
yeah,
of like,
and he had never ran a wrestling company in his life. He just had the money to start it. He didn't go through the system. Like when it comes to, especially back in the older days, you would have people that would work their way up through the business. Like they would start as a ringside crew, and then like getting promotions at a real job, right?
yeah.
And then they would learn enough about wrestling to then become the boss somehow, right? This guy just became the boss because he had money and decided he wanted to become the boss. So that's why the other companies.
But isn't it like more
Poo-poo.
intense fighting? Like from what
It
you
is,
from what you
yeah.
showed me, that's what it looked like.
But to the point where, so you don't like it because it's not real. We like it because it's not real, but then there's stuff that they do that is so obviously not real that
Yeah.
that's why we don't enjoy it.
Yeah.
Like it looks like they're like fucking, oh my god, what's his name? The Sting wannabe with the face paint.
Darby Allin.
Yeah, Darby Allin would like jump off a ladder onto a fucking pane of glass held up by 6 chairs.
yeah, that's pretty bad.
And I'm like, what are we fucking doing?
Yeah, I thought it
here?
was cool, but then
Yeah.
after I was like, there was no one even there. He just jumped in.
Yeah. There was like
There was no one even standing
Yeah, there was
by.
nobody
He
there.
just jumped
Yeah,
into
like
it.
the guy like
I was like, what the fuck?
there was a guy laying
Yeah.
on it. There was a guy laying on it, and then his teammate pulls him off, and then
Granted, Darby
he
was
still
pointed the other
jumps.
way. He was
Yeah.
pointed the other way, so like, oh,
Yeah,
he
he
didn't
didn't see it. Like it gets to a point where it's like
Yeah, like AEW does some really like, it gets to a point. You know what I mean?
it gets to a point of being like too much. So
yeah,
we
that's
like
why I
it.
stopped watching.
Yeah, we like
but
it.
see, you have to take it from my perspective because, like I said, it was so bad, and then I get introduced to this new company. They swear on TV. There's
Yeah,
blood.
yeah.
It's this new thing, and I'm like, oh, this is interesting. And
They're
CM
like-
Punk shows up.
Yeah, CM Punk as well.
CM
but
Punk shows up, and I'm like, okay, I'm in. And I started watching it weekly on their televised show, and I'm like, this is actually pretty good.
Yeah.
But then, like I said, the EVPs left, and like Tony took over, and then
Yeah.
It slowly went down.
And that whole situation itself was cinema in its own way. The backstage antics, like
Yeah.
there's like a big wrestler left the company on bad terms, and like
There's a video of him punching.
Yeah,
another
punching
wrestler,
somebody
like,
out,
actually
yeah.
for real, and then
Yeah.
like pushing the owner Tony Khan.
no, he didn't punch. Tony.
He pushed or lunged down.
Yeah, apparently, whatever.
Tony
So-
Khan was like, "I was fearful for my life." You fucking
Yeah,
nerd."
yeah. He saw somebody get He saw somebody get put. The owner of the company saw somebody get put in a chokehold in front of him, like 5 feet away from him. Somebody angry put him
I
in.
think it was Samoa Joe that did it.
No, CM Punk put him in the chokehold.
I thought Samoa Joe did one too. I just watched the video the other night.
No, Jack Perry got put into. Samoa Joe was there and and broke it up. CM Punk puts another wrestler he didn't like in a chokehold because they had an argument, and Tony Khan was 5 feet away from him, and then went on TV the next week and was like, "I fired CM Punk for cause," which is fine because he assaulted somebody else, right? I fired him for cause. I feared for my life. He feared for his life because he saw somebody else get put in a chokehold 5 feet away from him.
Yeah.
And the security camera footage came out.
They showed it on.
They
live
showed
TV.
it on TV themselves.
After CM Punk went back to WWE.
Yeah, after he went back to WWE, they showed it on TV themselves, and you can literally see he choked somebody out, yelled at Tony for 2 seconds, and then left. And then Tony was like, "I feared for my life."
I mean,
So he was actually choking him for real?
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
This was backstage. This was no cameras.
That's not really that silly. I mean, bro just choked out someone in front of you.
Yeah, like, and because Jack Perry,
real glass.
yeah,
What's
he
gonna
wanted
do, cry
to
me a
he wanted to
river?
do a stunt onto a car windshield, right?
Yeah.
And he wanted to use real windshield glass, right? And CM Punk said, "No, that's stupid. Don't do that." And then Jack Perry had asked a bunch of other people, whatever, and somebody gave him the okay. So when his match went on, right? Right before he's about to do the glass spot where he gets put in the glass, he looks at the camera and points at it and says, "Real glass, bitch, cry me a river," talking, like aiming it at CM Punk, who's watching the match backstage, right?
Yeah.
So he says that to the camera, to TV, like, "Real glass, bitch, cry me a river." So then CM Punk goes in the back, they get into an argument, CM Punk shoves him or whatever, Jack lunges at him, he puts him in a chokehold, chokes him out, and then CM Punk gets fired for that.
Yeah.
And because there was another incident that happened that wasn't on camera where CM Punk got like jumped by like
Oh yeah, I forgot
by
about
like
that.
4 guys, right? And so he was already suspended for that. But he got fired for choking somebody out, and then the owner, who's a big fucking pussy, said he feared for his life because he saw somebody get choked out in front of him.
Man, there was a lot of shenanigans. In that
Yeah,
company.
but to be honest, there's a big story of how CM Punk. So CM Punk was a legend in WWE. He left. He didn't wrestle for like 9 years, and then AEW brought him back. So that's why he was a big fan, because CM Punk was the shit. So he came back. There's a whole conundrum of why CM Punk left AEW, of all the backstage politics and all the stuff that was like real, that was happening off camera, and that whole thing was cinema, like real life drama was. It was so.
It was like on the internet every week.
Yeah,
There was a
you would
new-
just hear new stuff about what the fuck's going on backstage.
You literally could have saw a headline that says CM Punk pooped in the Young Bucks bag, and you'd be like, "What?"
Yeah, like
Like
yeah.
that's not real, but like at the time you'd read that and you'd be like, "All right,
All right, yeah, that happened. Yeah, okay,
Like,
I
so much
believe it.
ridiculous shit was going on.
Yeah.
It could literally be like CM Punk pisses on Jack Perry in the shower, and you'd be like, "Okay, I guess that
Makes
happened."
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, so literally, like, the most enjoyment I've had from AEW in my
Is the
life
background shit.
is real life drama that's happening off the screen.
And
Like,
that's crazy
Yeah.
because that's basically what killed the company.
yeah, and that's what killed the company as well, because CM Punk was their biggest guy.
He was like their Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, and then 2 months, and then after he got fired for putting somebody in chokehold. He choked, and the guy he choked out was a nobody as well, for being real. Like, he
Yeah.
was not a main eventer. The guy doesn't sell tickets that he choked out. CM Punk sells tickets, right?
Yeah.
He's that popular. CM Punk gets fired, leaves, goes back to WWE. Is on the fucking run of a lifetime, right?
Yeah, he's doing
like
really
they
good
let
right now.
their fucking golden goose go.
Yeah.
And ever since then, the company's like how many people are watching and how much money they're making. The ratings have gone.
Yeah, it's not good right now. I was gonna watch an episode of Dynamite the other night, but
I couldn't. You could not. You could pay me to watch it, but I wouldn't. I wouldn't really want to take the money. You know what I mean?
you'd feel bad. for
Actually, I
taking
kind of
it.
need the money right now. If you gave me $10, I'd watch Dynamite. Bro. Nah, I'm talking on my ass. I'm low key feeling it, bro.
Are you?
What does it feel like?
Oh no. Do you see my eyes kind
A
of?
little bit, yeah.
I'm not doing it on purpose. Right?
Can I ask you a question? I saw a clip of you guys earlier talking about clip farming.
Yeah, we were talking about clip
Yeah,
farming.
so I just wanted to get into that. Like, obviously, I saw what you guys were talking about, but like you said, we should get into it. Do you think you guys would ever do that? Like, not too crazy, because like we're a small town, so you can't do anything crazy. But like, kind of like a Jinxie kind of thing. Like, you know the clips where he's like, "Hey, Dad, thanks for patching up this hole," and he's like, "Wait." Like, stupid stuff like that.
So we talked about that, and I feel like I don't think when we use the sentence clip farming here, the way I mean it is doing stuff on purpose, like fake, doing
like
stuff that you
fake,
know is gonna get clipped, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So we clip farm as in we post clips every day, but it's just us doing our pod and what we genuinely talk about. Like, we're not faking anything about
Exactly.
what
Yeah.
like, I think there might have been one, like the Jack and Rose clip, like I don't
saw
know, that might have been like a. I mean,
Yeah,
that is,
I feel like you did clip farm that.
that is a real question I would come up with, but that was also me coming up with something for the pod. So that's maybe like the closest I've been to clip farming. But it's not like we're gonna do something that's like so obviously like fake. Because
I feel like the 6'7" one was like.
the
clip farming
6'7", our first clip was maybe a bit
Yeah.
like pushing it, like the 6'7" joke. But overall, like I like the fact that like everything we do is just like real.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
You know
I
what
agree,
mean?
yeah.
So it's not.
So like, you're not gonna be like, what would you rather do? Like, spend a night as a 10-year-old with Michael Jackson?
No.
Spend a night in
No,
the
stuff
shower
like
with
that.
R. Kelly.
Stuff like that is funny. Like, I mean.
Yeah.
If that's a question I will genuinely ask, but it's like, but it's also, I feel like it's different. Like the idea of clip farming on pods is a lot different than if you're clip farming. It's like
On
a
streamer,
streamer,
yeah.
or
Yeah.
like doing like content. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
It's a bit different, but like no, like our idea is like to always just be like authentic and not, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's your opinion when you see like clips that are so obviously forced? What do you think?
It depends on who the creator is. Like the sketch ones, the Jinxie ones,
Yeah.
the queso ones. they're-
Phase, like you seen the phase
Yeah,
guys?
Yeah, I feel like Phage is the worst with it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
they're
the-
really bad with
Yeah.
it. But they're like funny. It's like, it's a cheap laugh. It's like McDonald's of the comedy world. You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah.
I'll go for a McDouble once in a while.
Yeah.
But like, I still like fucking.
Oh, I'm always eating McDonald's though.
I
But
know you
but
are.
I don't like the phase clips.
Yeah.
It's a good analogy, but it don't work for me.
like Zach Justice, he's really hard for it. Like on his dating shows.
I don't mind. Yeah, on the
His
dating
humor
show,
is
yeah.
very like everything he says. It's like you could just clip that and it'd be a viral hit instantly. You
Yeah.
get at least 10,000 views if you posted it.
That's
to
fair. I
TikTok.
mean, yeah, he was in the second last Simon video I watched, and he
Yeah,
like
I watched that
like
too. It was like an hour and a half
He's
long.
quite funny.
He is.
Oh, you
He's
didn't watch that video?
Yeah, the whole video.
It was
yeah.
really good.
It was good.
He's quite funny, but he wasn't in the video that line. But it's like almost every time he says something, it's like a one-liner.
Yeah, exactly.
Like almost every time.
And like you're watching it and you're like, it's such the lowest brow jokes, but it's like, how does he think of that quick? Like, I
Yeah.
couldn't.
yeah,
it's
yeah.
so insane.
Like
I think it's more like that's more like stand-up comedian stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't even say anything funny in this clip. I'm gonna say, but like at the beginning of the thing, he asked his teammate Becky, he said, "Are you resilient?" And she goes, "I don't know what that means." Like, yeah, she obviously knows what resilient means, but he's like, "Are you resilient?" She's like, "I don't know what he means." And just his body language is like, "Oh, like he came up with it so quickly, like his like funny reaction or whatever."
Yeah. Or like
Yeah.
that clip when you're talking to that girl and he's like, how's your ex-boyfriend or whatever? And she's like, he's dead. And he was like, 6 feet, 'cause that's how deep I'm gonna go on you. And it's like, she's
Yeah.
talking about her dead boyfriend,
Yeah.
bro. And you're like, that's how far I'm gonna go on you. And it's like, holy
Bro,
fuck.
I can't believe
Crazy.
you would say that, bro. What the fuck? But yeah,
Oh, man.
there's a difference between like people that like that. Sometimes it's not bad. Like I don't think Zach's that annoying. I prefer.
like him.
I like him too.
Maybe if I watch more of him, I'll get annoyed because I've seen very small doses of him. But so
If
far,
you go
like
to my YouTube channel, every single video on, like,
I-
I've watched his whole channel.
I like more of him than I do like the phase guys because I feel like the
Yeah.
phase guy stuff is too fake. You know,
Yeah.
like it's too much. Just
Well, it's different when it's in a stream. I feel like
Yeah, for sure.
they're just like looking for it, but he's just being a funny guy type of thing.
Maybe
like-
it's because I'm always seeing the moments. Like if I sat down and I watched fucking Lacey stream for 6 hours, he's probably not clip farming the whole time.
No.
No.
It's like this one, and it's like, who sits there for 6 hours just to get that 10-second clip to post it on TikTok? It's like, what are you doing with your
Yeah.
life?
yeah.
But people do it. I mean, that's people's lives right now.
I mean, who even watches streams in general? I feel
I
like.
don't.
Yeah.
The last stream I remember watching, like a lot of it was like Kai going to the Grammys. I thought that was cool because I want to see who he'd meet. Or maybe Mafiathon 3. I might have watched the one with Uzi, but like
Oh, I watched when he was chilling with Kodak. That was fun.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's like but okay.
Like who just watches them like sitting there?
Well,
just,
yeah.
like,
So let's
Yeah.
discount. I would say let's discount Mafiathon because I feel like the Mafiathon stuff is like if I'm watching it, I'm sitting down watching it, it's because I want to see who he's with.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So let's say a regular streamer, a regular stream, a guy sitting in front of his computer. I'm not watching any of them, bro.
Yeah.
Like when I see comments on like Academics' page, like he posts like fucking streamer clips. Everybody in the comments is like, bro, I'm fucking. Why are you unemployed as fuck? Like who's watching this shit?
Big
like,
news for
Yeah.
the unemployed.
like stuff like that. Yeah, that's the only way I keep up with streamer culture is I follow Academics' second page, and it's not even ran by Academics, so it's just some guy who's just looking at whatever's popping.
Yeah.
Not even whatever's popping. Like, oh, something interesting happens at a streamer thing. Let's clip it. But
Yeah.
there's sometimes clips that do transcends that. Like I first seen on Academics when Cupham fell and hit his head.
Yeah, that was
Right?
bad. I heard.
But and that went news wide, right?
Yeah.
But they'll post clips of like Jack Doherty meets 6ix9ine.
Yeah.
It's like I'm not seeing that on every news.
Bro,
feed.
6ix9ine's on a generational run right now.
Bro,
Honestly,
I know.
do you know what?
Bro, I love him now.
I'm-
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
funny.
I meant to talk about this. I'm here for the 6ix9ine.
Me
return
too,
era.
bro.
I fucking love
Bro, he
it.
needs to make a podcast.
That's
He
what I
does.
was saying
Like
that too, yeah.
that would go crazy because he's so good on other people's podcasts
Right.
Yeah. No.
and streams and everything.
Did you see the Island Boys just broke into his house?
Yes, I did
No.
see that. That was
Yeah.
fucked up.
Well, they were like, they had masks on, but the dumbasses started talking, and you can hear their voice, like you know their voices.
Yeah.
And then one of them calls the other dude Red, so it's like
Yeah.
it was like, well, we know it's you.
That's crazy.
But otherwise than that, like I kind of been praying on this for years. Like honestly, I'm surprised he didn't do this earlier. He like when he was really not doing anything in between like 2023 and 2024, streamer era was already popping off.
No.
Like he really could have tapped into this way earlier. But I think it's
I
what-
seen he actually used to stream.
Yeah, he had
Yeah,
to deal with
okay.
Steve will do it.
But he was just
did,
lazy.
yeah.
He would just sit there and not even talk. and
Yeah.
it was like one day a week he had to do, and he wouldn't even
his
do
whole
it.
his whole streamer resurgence right now is based off of people clipping the fuck out of his Vlad TV interview.
Yeah,
The
that
Vlad
was really funny.
TV interview has clipped the fuck out of him, made him memes, and now he's realized he could tap into that. And if he just literally stays in streamer culture with these guys, he'll keep riding that wave, bro.
Like he was just on Aiden Ross's stream.
Yeah.
I see clips of that.
Yeah, like if he rides streamer culture right now, and maybe drops some music here and there, like he will ride this wave for a while, and I'm here
Yeah.
for it. I think he's fucking hilarious. I think he's so funny. But here's the thing: he's always been funny. I feel like people always forget this. Like the stuff he used to post on IG back in the day.
Yeah.
I'd be waiting every day for a new 6ix9ine post. What the fuck's he gonna
Yeah.
do now, right?
Back when him and Snoop had that beef, and he posted that video of him in front of the TV like this, watching Snoop's old what's that word? Deposition video or whatever,
Yeah,
the court video.
yeah.
That was hilarious.
One of my favorite ones was the Juice WRLD one. RP Juice WRLD, but the Juice WRLD one was like he said like this 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine made a skit where he was like a nerd or whatever, and he had a girl, whatever, and I'm so fucking high.
I don't
He had a
remember.
girl.
Bro, I can see you slowly getting more high.
Slowing down, too.
Yeah.
He had a girl, and then she's getting like fucked by some other dude in the room, and you could see. You don't remember this?
No.
Bro,
You
what?
Could you could see the shadow outline from like a light, and then it just pans over to 6ix9ine, like sitting there crying, and in the background is I still see your shadows in my room.
I
like,
don't remember
like,
that.
No.
like, yeah, he was dissing Juice WRLD, but Juice WRLD thought it was funny as fuck, and then was like, yo, that's funny as fuck, bro. But that that era when he was doing skits like that, like making fun of people, like 6ix9ine has always been funny.
Bro, when he showed up to O Block and he was like, "This is no block."
Yeah,
And
then he just left right away.
Yeah,
he was
left
there
right
for like
away.
10 minutes,
Yeah.
and
he
then
said
he
it in
was
the Vlad TV interview, didn't he? He's like, bro, I left.
he was
I
like,
seen
"Man,"
even back then he was
in the
interviewing.
video, he was
that.
like, it's 10 p.m. Where your motherfuckers at?" And then on the
was-
Vlad, he was like, "3 a.m."
Yeah.
He's like, "Motherfucker, I stayed there for 5 minutes. I was out of there, bro."
Bro was clip farming back then.
Yeah.
You know the only reason he admitted that is because somebody posted the security
Yeah, I
footage
know.
of it.
Really?
You've never
Yeah.
seen that? Yeah.
Nah.
There's security footage of him rolling up, getting out the car, filming it, hopping back in the car, and leaving.
It was like,
Yeah, like that's just
3:50 in
funny.
the morning,
Like,
right?
yeah.
But that was so. That was originally in 20. That was like 2018 one. I think
Yeah.
he went back and after he got out in 2020, he might have been there for a bit longer, but not that long. That one never got leaked. But he went there during daytime too for 2020. That's when
Did
him and what's that rapper's name from Chicago?
Lil Durk.
No, smaller.
There are so much people we can name. I feel like.
I know, right?
If I wasn't high, I'd know. But the rapper got beat up and apparently like shit himself. And 6ix9ine filmed that video where he had fake shit on his ass.
Wasn't
and
it like
and underwear, and
FPG
he's
Duck
like,
or something?
What?
FPG Duck?
No, it was FPG Duck. No. He's a skinny motherfucker.
I have no clue.
I don't know.
I'm not really into the Chicago.
Me either.
But 6ix9ine's skit video was like him with like a fake doo-doo stain, like running and be like, "Oh, I'm getting beat up."
I do remember that. He was in like a grass field or whatnot.
6ix9ine, not ass. Shit. Yeah.
Bruh.
Clip that.
No. Who? I'm so fucking high.
I can tell
So
you.
I'm
not
actually.
even typing.
You're just like mocking this guy.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, 6ix9ine beef from Chicago. He also set a hit on Chief Keef.
Yeah,
which
I
is
know.
fucking nuts.
Yeah, I actually heard about that. Bro, he got with
Lil
That-
Reese. I didn't even see his name. No, his name did not pop up anywhere here at
Yeah.
all. It just came to. I'm so fucking.
Bro,
high. No, yeah, it was Lil Reese. Sorry, yeah, Lil Reese. I was gonna say Chicago rapper got shot in the face, but you probably wouldn't have known that he got shot in the face.
I did not.
Lil Reese got beat up and like shit himself. So 6ix9ine filmed a video of him fucking crawling across the grass with like a doo-doo stain. He'd be like, "Oh, Lil Reese," like that was in like 2020. So that's when he
Yeah,
was
that's
beefing with
crazy.
like people from O Block and shit like that.
Bro was a comedian back in the day, man. He was hilarious.
Yeah.
He still is funny, but
Oh,
he's
yeah.
more funny because he's just who he is.
Yeah, the
You know
skits
what
were
I
Yeah.
fun.
Also, I don't know if you see, but him and Steve Will Do It are back together.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, they were hanging out like 6ix9ine has this wall in his house with all of his plaques on
Yeah,
it,
man.
and there's a picture of him shirtless in front of it. And Steve Will Do is making fun of how fat he was now in front of it. He was like, "Bro, you are so fucking fat. Like, look at that picture on the wall." And 6ix9ine went like that, like matching it. He's like, "Bro, you are so fucking fat, bro."
Yeah.
Isn't he going back to jail?
Back to
No,
jail.
he's on house arrest still, but he has permission to leave for work and
I'm
stuff.
pretty sure, like, right before y'all got here, I saw a clip, and he was at In Ross's, and his PO officer called him and said he's going back to jail for 6 months.
I don't
Bro.
think he is. No,
I can
it
look-
was
I
just
can
his
look that
PO.
up
His
after.
PO didn't know who he was, and then just.
I saw that clip too, but this is a whole new clip.
Well, I feel like I would have heard about that.
Like I said, it was literally just like
6ix9ine
3 hours.
posted literally like at his house. He posted a music video snippet on his story with it showing his ankle monitor yesterday, and then he did a video on his story talking about how the people that broke into his house are bitches because they saw he went to go stream, so they knew he wasn't gonna be home and
Yeah.
broke in. He said, I'm here all the time, bro. I'm on house arrest. I'm here all the time. Like, you only do it the moment I leave.
How long is he on house arrest?
I don't know, actually.
It's gotta be for quite a
That
while.
was for some different shit. That was not for any of the stuff that, like, when he got out in 2020, he had no further charges on him. He was out. Like, all the stuff that after is from other stuff that's happened since.
Bro, I know Young Thug's in, like, he's on house arrest for a long
Yeah,
time.
He's not on house arrest. He's on probation.
Damn.
He does have to stay in his house.
But I can't lie, I don't know the difference.
House arrest is you have an ankle monitor and you have to stay in your house or / perimeter of your property.
Probation's like you can go to work.
Yeah,
and
you can
stuff.
go, but you have to check in with your probation officer, and you have to do. It depends on what your probation is. There could be, for like really bad people, there could be like once a day. It can go from like once a day to once a week to once every 2 weeks, once a month, and you have to do drug testing, like all the time.
Like randomly.
Yeah, you have to tell your probation officer if you're like leaving the country or whatever, if you're like moving around a lot. So, and 6ix9ine's on house arrest, but he's allowed to leave sometimes for little bits of time for work, etc. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, but that's like very rarely. He has to go get permission for that. But Thug's allowed to do what he wants. I don't think he can go back to Atlanta though. I think that's the thing. I think he has to stay out of Atlanta. Unless he does some sort, I think he has to do like a charity concert once a year in Atlanta or something.
What the hell?
Wait, no, he was at the courthouse in Atlanta. I don't know. There was something in his provision that he can't like live in Atlanta or something like that. Like,
I mean, that makes sense.
there was something like that, but I don't know how often Thug has to check in with probation. But like, you're basically being watched, like what you do.
Yeah, so
But-
it's like more lenient than like.
yeah, it's way more. House arrest is like you stay where you are. You stay in your house. Probation is like you can do stuff, but you're just being watched, right? You can't do certain things. You can't have a gun. You can't have drugs in your
Yeah.
system, whatever. So,
Bro, that'd be
maybe-
like the worst scenario ever, just stuck in your house.
yeah, house arrest is like. Well, Tay-K was on house arrest. We already talked about this. Tay-K was on house arrest, and that's why he cut his ankle monitor and ditched.
Yeah.
And to be honest, he probably would have cut it Wait, no, you don't get an ankle monitor on probation.
Nah.
No. Yeah, so that's why TK did the race of running, because he was stuck at his house and he was like, fuck this shit. I'm a gang member. Cut his ankle monitor and then went. And when you cut it, they know you cut it. And
Yeah,
then,
like fucking.
yeah, it's like a sensor on it and everything.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, like all this stuff like that. I don't even keep
I
up with
you
it.
know the difference between that, bro.
No, I don't know. Yeah, all this stuff like that, I don't even keep up with it. I like. Was TK from? Was he from Chicago too or no?
I don't even
No, TK was not from Chicago.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, we talked about TK on our second podcast,
Yeah.
actually. TK was from, where was TK from? He's from California.
Nah,
He's
that
from
makes
Long
sense.
Beach.
Yeah.
But I think the crime that took place in Texas,
I would have
because
This
Texas,
was going on when I was like 16, so I don't know.
did TK do the race? What? He was marshals in New Jersey. That's nowhere near fucking Texas or fucking California.
New Jersey's in
Why the
like,
fuck
New
did I
York,
just talk
isn't
like
it?
that? I swear to God, I swear to God,
Bro,
I
you're getting too high, bro.
No, I swear to God, I was talking like I had like a lisp or something like
No, you
that.
sounded fine.
No, you sounded fine. Yeah.
You sounded fine.
Nah, bro, I swear to God. Wait. No. Okay, the crime happened in Texas, but he made his way to New Jersey.
Nah.
How the fuck did he get to New... That's like fucking here to here.
Yeah.
I swear to God, right?
Yeah, I swear the whole like Chicago scene of rap and all that is just so like, it's just all the same shit. It's like, you listen to a rapper for a bit and they just die, bro.
I feel like
Yeah,
I feel
all
like
of them.
I feel
Yeah.
like we had a conversation about back in the day about Academics' Chirac series. I feel like we
Yeah.
did talk about that one time.
That was like a long, bro. All
Yeah.
those people are long gone. There was,
Like-
since then,
like-
there's been a whole new generation that
Academics.
came too.
Academics blew up basically off doing a series called The War of Chirac, right? Which is Chicago mixed with Iraq, Chirac, right?
Yeah. I mean, that's what it is, bro. It's
He
crazy.
would
Yeah,
cover
basically.
what
Yeah.
he would do is the problem is that he made it worse because
Like,
he covered it on the
Yeah.
internet, right? And he would post like every day or like of whatever's happening. Oh, dude got shot, right? So people in
Did-do-do.
Chicago would be like, "Yo, I'm trying to."
Did you catch that too?
He'd be like, "Yo, like people in Chicago would be like, "Yo, I'm trying to make it on Academics. I'm trying to make the news." You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
they would literally start killing each other to get famous on the internet with people that were tuned into the War of Chirac, because he'd be like, "Oh, blah 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 from this gang got shot. Oh, rumored da-da-da did it, or it's rumored to be by da-da-da's gang," right? Like if it was like fucking OTF, for example, right? Not saying that, like, fuck, I don't know how to word this. Like they wouldn't know who shot the person, but it would be rumored from OTF. So then that would give people like in OTF like clout, you know, to rap or whatever the
Yeah.
fuck. So all like if Academics takes like no blame whatsoever, but if he hadn't been such a big news coverage of it during the time, I feel like it wouldn't have been as bad as it was.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because he was like giving it clout. Like even people that do illegal things want clout. Like the Channel 5 guys
Yeah.
that interviewed the fucking biggest fucking fentanyl fucking dealer in fucking Philly.
Yeah.
Even though the guy was masked up and everything, like, you're doing super illegal shit and you still want to flex. Like they're like showing the trap house, all this stuff. Like,
Yeah.
even though nobody knows who you are, you can still tell people, or you can still have the idea of like, yeah, I was seen by this many people,
And that's
right?
another
Yeah.
thing. Like, we might not know who he is, but when a rival gang in Philly sees that dude, they're gonna be
Yeah.
like, I know who that is.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
they'll be like, oh, that's clout
Yeah,
or whatever.
exactly.
Like even in a world full of people that do illegal shit, like no matter who you are, like there's a need for clout. Like even if you're like doing bad shit, like there's a need for clout. I feel like
There's a need to want to be
almost
seen.
with everybody. It's like fucking human greed, you
Yeah.
know?
Human nature to want to be seen, I guess.
like, what do you mean?
Human greed.
You just turned into Joe
Like in
Rogan,
one other
but-
example.
Humans are greedy. Everybody always wants more.
That's true. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, like there's a greed for clout and attention as well. Like it's just, I'm saying that people that even do really bad things have a greed for clout, and that just shows human greed.
Because like
I'm going into
logically-
the fucking physiological.
Okay, Ricky.
I'm going into the fucking state of like being fucking super smart. You know what I mean?
Like,
Okay.
like even if you're trafficking millions of dollars of fentanyl, logically you'd want to be
You'd
like,
want to lay low, but you.
but I'm gonna go on this guy's channel that has 15 million subscribers.
He doesn't have that many, but
Well, what,
yeah.
I'm giving an example.
It'll get that many
Yeah.
views.
Yeah, and
like
it's like logically you'd think you'd want to be smart.
that.
and
It's not the
do that.
smartest thing
Yeah.
to do in your position,
Like,
but
all
you
you
have that
literally-
greed for fucking clout and
Yeah.
attention that you'll do it.
It's like he has a
right?
ski mask on, but like, buddy,
and the
you're
voice
around-
changer and everything. But
Yeah,
still.
but like your tattoos are out. You know what the like. people
No,
around
no,
you-
no. They were covered up. They were dressed
Were they?
long sleeve, everything. But
It's been a
still,
while since we watched
but it's
that.
still like the bragging rights and just the idea of you, like he can't even show his faces, but he'll always know I was that guy that got seen by this many people.
But then
Like,
there's people that don't cover their faces, like the Tommy G videos. He goes to a lot of different hoods and they show guns.
yeah,
on
but they're
camera.
not. Yeah, but that's
It's
that-
a little different.
Yeah,
but-
it's a little different. But no, it's still same thing. Like I feel like humans are just built by greed. You know what I mean? And that's just one of the types of greed. Greed bad.
greed bad.
I
Wise
was,
words from
but
Mako.
I want
Yeah.
more. Just like I want more of that edible, but I'm not gonna lie. I feel
You
like
want more?
I feel like maybe
I don't know if you
half,
should have more.
I feel like maybe half of that strip I got left.
What time did you take that
I
up?
took that about an hour ago.
Has it been an hour already?
Yeah.
God damn.
Well, we about an hour 10 ago. Maybe I took that edible.
Maybe pause and keep going. Want to do that?
No, we're chilling. We're chilling.
Remember that thing corrupted.
No, we went to 100. We went to an hour and 20 last time. Last episode we did, and then we stopped it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I was
chill-
just thinking just be
chill like a
safe, but
villain.
I guess we should be good.
Actually, do you think? Okay, you're the expert. No, you're not the expert. You're almost the expert here. Do you think it would be a bad idea for me to take more edible right now?
If you say it's been an hour, I'd say if you really want to, go for it.
I feel good.
All right, then you'll feel
I
better.
wouldn't-
Whatever your heart desires, do it.
Yeah, if you feel good, then you'll feel better. That's my motto.
Motto.
Yep. There you go.
What do you think, Hunter, is the non-weed expert?
What?
What do you think is the non-weed expert?
I think if you want to take more, take it.
Oh, fuck it. All right.
If you're worried, then maybe don't.
I'm not, bro. Don't say that word around me. I'm not worried.
Well, if
I'm
you
so-
want it, if you're chill and you want more, take more. I mean, what's
If you're
Thank
not
you.
worried, I'm not
bro?
worried.
You're 20 years old. I mean,
Yeah. No,
You-
I'm not. No, yeah.
no, I'm not.
Bro, honestly, bro, you gotta try this with me, Hunter, bro. I'm fucking telling you, this is actually nice, bro.
Bro, I don't like weed, bro.
This is every time I've smoked weed, usually I'm paranoid, but I'm pretty fucking chill right now.
Yeah.
I'm actually really chill right
When
now.
you eat it, it digests.
Edible,
it,
and you don't have to fucking inhale that little stupid
Yeah.
smoke. You can just take it fucking. That gummy tastes like any other gummy I've ever had in my life. It just tastes maybe a bit. It tastes a bit like the tiniest little bit of the smell of weed. You know what I mean? Like but not even that, bro. That
Yeah.
gummy tastes so. I'm saying one time you and me we should take edibles. I think you like you
Nah.
would take that.
Mom and Dad, I ain't gonna do it. I'm not gonna fall into peer pressure.
Oh, my fault.
Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry.
hey, it's legal.
No, I'm kidding. But yeah, I just don't. I've tried weed. I don't like
Wait,
it.
did your mom and dad actually watch the whole pod?
No, I don't think so. I'm just joking.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
Oh, now they're gonna be offended if they do watch this.
no, they don't. They watch the clips though.
Yeah,
but they don't
okay,
watch
let me
them.
preface this. I would never force Hunter to do anything he doesn't want to do.
You heard it from him first, folks.
Yeah, I would never do that.
I say do it. Just go take it.
Yeah,
Go
go
see
take
the
it.
devil's dick tonight.
I'm gonna,
AJ.
yeah, let's pause for a second. I will go
I gotta
take.
I gotta run a piss anyway.
Alright, yep.
I'll put a gummy in my mouth. I'll be back. Alright, we're back. I have more edible.
He has had more
Number
edible.
two, I have more edible in my mouth.
The edibles have been swallowed.
Yeah, dude, it feels nice, bro. Also, I mean, I wore this hat because my hair looks like a mess, but I'm wearing like a stoner hat, bro. Like, I'm already playing the part.
That's the eat hat.
That's the eat mask, bro. That's the eat hat. Okay, no, this is what I was gonna say. So we just talked about this in the break. So, all right, I don't go gym. You go gym. You go gym.
Yeah.
He's big gym.
Yeah.
Big gym guy. Big.
You've never
Big gym.
You've never partaken.
I
in
have, but I just don't
Yeah.
enjoy it. But okay, so you guys should like compare workouts or some shit. Like you explain what you do and you do.
What kind of splits do you do?
I do full body.
Yeah. So like
I
Monday.
do 3 days a week.
3 days. Okay.
Yeah.
I try to go like I would like to do it. I should do it next to the mic. I like to do a split, but like I just like to go every single day. So I just work
Yeah.
out arms, then I do abs, arms, back, legs, and then cardio.
He also he'll probably explain. Oh, maybe he would explain it. But I'm just thinking ahead. I'm thinking ahead, bro.
Bro, what?
You only go 3 days a week because you also do like fishing, which is like a very like I'd say muscly job,
Yeah,
right?
for
Like
sure.
you know, so you don't need to go every day of the week, especially if you're gonna be fishing, right?
Yeah.
So
But even when I'm off, like I still go 3 days a week.
oh,
I started doing 3 days a week because of fishing. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's not. It's honestly like it's not different though, because like when I would go, I used to go 5 days a week.
I remember that.
So I would do like
Annoying.
push, pull, or wait, I would do upper, lower actually, and then push, pull, leg.
Okay.
So it's like I would hit every body part twice in the week. So now when I do full body 3 times a week, I hit every body part 3 times a week. So really, I feel like I'm working my muscle more than before, and I'm going less. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know
And you
what I
have a
mean?
lot more rest days. So
Yeah.
That works perfect actually.
But my sessions are longer, so it's like
Yeah.
it's not like my muscles aren't like. It's not like it's like less. You know what I mean?
Yeah. How long are you usually standing there for?
Like hour to hour and a half.
Yeah, that's usually around mine too. Like I like to start it off like walking on the treadmill for an hour.
Yeah.
So like that just kills it.
Yeah, I don't count like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
But yeah.
But so yeah, just like pure working out.
Yeah,
just, like
just
an
actually
hour.
working out.
Yeah, like an hour.
So when you go gym, what do you work for? And then when you go gym, what do you work for?
Right now, I'm just trying to like lose weight because when I started, I was like 195 and I looked awful. I looked terrible. Like I'm really short, so like it was just like a beer gut kind of thing.
I don't want to be an asshole, but I can attest.
Yeah,
You look
it
better
was-
now. Yeah, you
yeah,
look
it was
better.
bad. And I started off at 195. I got down to 155 over the summer.
Holy shit, I didn't know
Yeah.
so much. What the fuck?
And then I just kind of like gained it back in the last few months because I just stopped. So like I'm just trying to like lose that again. I'm like 167 right now, so I'm just trying to get back down to 155.
Yeah, pretty much. I basically started the same way too when I started.
Yeah.
Now I'm like
he was
160.
fat.
Yeah.
Well, you seem a lot taller than me though. So
Yeah, I'm like 5'10". Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna preface this. He wasn't fat, but I like saying he was fat because it's funny. But no, he was when we first became friends again. You must have been already going gym, right?
I think maybe a little bit, but I didn't like. It was just here and there type of thing.
Yeah. So when we first met again, so context, we were good friends when we were children. I'd say like
Yeah.
children, and then we weren't friends anymore. Because we both went to different schools, we stopped playing hockey together. So then we stopped being friends, basically.
Yeah. Stop seeing each other around.
Yeah. So what the way we became friends again is because I started making music. This is what happened. Okay, this is literally what happened. Or I think I messaged you on Instagram, like when I first got Instagram when I was like middle school, and you thought it was like weird or whatever, like how I found you or something like that. It was
No, I think we would text before that, like just from like Instagram and stuff like that. Like,
But I'm talking. But here's what I get to the story. Like we had each other on socials, but we didn't talk. But
Yeah.
But then I started making music, and then you had told me you liked my music.
yeah.
When I first came out, like first couple songs or whatever. And
When you
then-
first came out, who was the guy?
What?
Nothing.
Bro,
Continue.
oh my god. Oh my god.
Continue.
Okay, you got me.
That was a low round.
It's because I'm fucking high, bro. I can't fucking think that fast, bro. Alright.
Continue.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, and then you like hit me up, said you liked it, and this is like 2021, like January, when I first released my first song, and then we hung out again in March 2021. That was the first time we hung out again.
Yeah.
So, but we had each other on social media. We maybe had talked 1 or 2 times, like since we had each other on social media, if any at all. But it legit, our friendship started, our real friendship, because I feel like we were friends as a kid, but that's a bit different. Like I don't fucking remember shit
Yeah.
from that time. Like that's like.
Oh man, when you're a damn kid, you could be friends with a
But
basketball.
I say we were like good friends.
we were good friends when we were kids, but I feel like I'm talking about like there are people that you're good friends with when you're kids, and then you stay friends with them because you're like that. And we probably would have stayed friends if we went to the same school, but the way I mean it is like I don't count that. That's when our friendship started, but like the whole in between period was like a lot of years. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'd say like when we started hanging out again in 2021, that's when we actually like became like best friends, like for reals, like
Yeah, for
you
sure.
know what I mean, right? So, and that literally started because I made music. Like
Yeah.
if we're being real, that's how the conversation started flowing between me and you. Like actually deciding that, and then you just said you like my stuff, and then I think I said yo we should hang out,
Yeah.
and then you came over to my house that March, and then that's when it clicked. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, because then we realized we liked hanging out with each other.
It's like one of the first things you said is like, damn, you gained weight.
No, it was
And I
too.
was like,
When I read,
"Bruh, fuck this
that
guy."
might have been that might have been dead ass like the second sentence I said to you after you walked in my
Damn,
room.
bro.
Yeah.
In my, well,
No,
no,
I remember actually being like kind of pissed off. I was like, damn.
no, okay. Well, I'm saying second
AJ.
because when you walked in, you might have been like, yo, and I might have been like, yo, you get fuck. It might have been the first thing I said.
I think you need to apologize on air.
No, I think you said like,
No,
yeah, that was.
I mean, I just said he was fat.
That's awful, dude.
But you never told me you were mad about that at the time.
Well, I was like a little just like taken back, like.
Yeah.
bro,
I mean, what do you even say to
Yeah,
that?
I just rekindled with my old friend, and it's like, bro, you're fat. And I was like, oh, thanks.
Thanks, I guess.
Yeah. I remember
Couldn't
saying
compliment him on anything else. You're like, motherfucker, you're fat now.
something- Yeah.
I'd just be like, thanks, AJ, you're not. Fuck.
Bro, yeah, that. It.
But it was like you and Tariq that like both were just like, yeah, you got kind of fat, and that's actually like the motivation. I
Yeah,
needed,
why you
yeah.
started going gym, bro?
Yeah, like that motivated
Well,
me
no,
more a lot.
but you
like,
said
for sure.
before your main motivation was like getting bullied on PlayStation parties.
Yeah, literally by Tariq.
Yeah, like getting just like bullied by them
Yeah.
to fucking go gym.
But I think that's good. I know why, like, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. I mean, sometimes you just need like a motivation.
Yeah.
You're
I mean,
more,
friends are
you're
gonna
more
say stuff like
motivated
that.
than me, bro. I can't. But to be honest, I feel like I might have said this before on the pod when we talked about it with Tariq, but I'm not in the shape that I need to want to go to gym. I'm fine being skinny. If
Yeah.
I was fat, then I'd probably be like, yo, if I ever get fat, I'm gonna be like, yo, I gotta hit the gym, right?
Keep it knocked onto you.
But me,
But you wouldn't want like more muscle. Like, that would be cool. Like,
it would be cool, but I just can't be asked, bro. You know, that's what I mean. I have no motivation for that. I'm perfectly fine with how I look, so I have no motivation.
Okay, I mean, at least you're happy in your skin. Obviously, at
Yeah.
some point we weren't, so that's why we did it.
Yeah,
yeah.
I respect that.
Yeah. No, honestly, I really didn't even have a motivation. I think it was just my friend Jared. He was like going, and I was like doing nothing. So I was like, "Hey, you should let me come work out with you." And he was like, "Yeah, this was like years ago." I started.
Well, that's what I did when I went to the gym with them. But you do have motivation because I probably went like 5 times.
So did I actually at first, and like, I don't know. It's just very. It's like it's an awkward feeling in there because you feel out of place. You don't know
Yeah.
what to do, how anything works.
Yeah.
And then after a while, I think Jared just stopped going, and then I just kept going, and then I don't know. I just kind of kept going, just not even for a reason. And then it was like, well, I obviously see a difference, so I'm gonna continue. And
Yeah.
then there was a difference, and even more difference. And then you're like, oh, this shit works.
Yeah, once you start seeing like big differences is when you really
Yeah.
get motivated, I find, yeah.
Yeah, I get a lot of snap memories from like 21, 22, and I'm like, oh my god, who let me get that big?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like that's why I'm going again because I stopped going and like.
Well, no, you don't look bad like right now.
No, I know, but compared to like back then, like I got a snap of me and D-Skill the other day, a memory from like 21 at this beach party, and like my stomach was out, like I was just like, oh my god.
Yeah.
And then I saw that, and I was like, this was like a month ago maybe, and I was like, I gotta get back in the gym because I'm getting back to that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like I'm gaining weight already, so.
So how long of like a break did you have between when you are back at it now?
I literally just started like a week ago.
Okay.
Yeah, like I don't even know. I just like mid-July, I just kind of stopped, and then like August, like mid-August, I was like nothing. Like I'd go once in a while, and then like mid-August, I was like done. I'm just chilling at home kind of thing.
So what gym are you going to be going to like soon? Like the gym I go to closes basically now, you know.
Jones Gym. The lights shut off at 11.
Wait, the Y closes?
The Y
Yeah.
closes at 9.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh yeah, because I'm so fucking high.
He just said, "Oh yeah," like six
No,
different
okay,
ways.
because the way I heard the conversation was, I probably zoned out. I heard it. Nick saying that he. Holy fuck, yo! You know
You are
how
lagging.
no, you both know how quick I can get my thoughts off, bro. I'm
Yeah.
always the guy to fucking like. If I stutter, it's like I can fucking speak. If you listen to this podcast, all you people out there, you all know I speak.
He speaks. The man speaks.
Bro, me yapping.
Okay, what the fuck was I even talking about?
I don't know.
You're trying to recite our
I
conversation.
got it. So the way I read the conversation was,
You read the conversation?
shut up. You thought that Nick, since he stopped going gym, was gonna switch gyms.
Oh yeah, no, I've always gone.
No, yeah.
Okay.
So, but I read it as you saying, where are you going now? Not talking about the time, because if you were at the Y, the gym would close. So he said, Jones Gym, and then before you got to rattle it off, like which gym you're gonna go to, you said mine closes, and I was like, the Y. And I ended up like, wait, the Y is closing down, but I just didn't know you were talking about a time.
Yeah.
So I
That
was
took
like,
entirely too long to get to that fucking point.
Yeah.
oh fuck.
I find like everything I'm trying to say is taking so long.
There's like the start and then the end, and then there's like filler in the middle.
Yeah, like, before we start recording it, I was like, all right, bro, click record. Like, what's going on?
No, because I don't like. Okay, so when I'm talking, I'm usually like this whole podcast I've been talking through my eye. This is as bad as it's gonna sound. This is the first conversation between only you two, the whole podcast, right? So for the first time, I'm fucking sitting back and I'm listening, right?
Yeah.
And I think I heard everything you said. There's blanks in my fucking memory.
Bro, I see you getting more high, bro.
Bro's thinking with his neck right now.
Bro, there's more. There's like.
There's more.
I could hear the conversation, but there were words like blanking out of the conversation while I was listening, I think. Or maybe I was overthinking it because I was fucking high.
I think you are, bro.
Bro, I was listening, but I wasn't. I heard what I needed to
you were
hear.
kinda like
I heard what I
yeah.
needed to hear to misread the entire conversation.
Bro, I do that all the time.
I do that.
Yeah, but
regular.
you ignore words in other people's conversation and then get the wrong idea.
I ignore
Buddy,
it.
I live
I
off
ignore it.
that.
I don't really know what they're talking about.
That's
yeah.
my motto, dude. You can have a whole conversation with me. It's in one ear and out the other.
Yeah.
That's like the big complaint that I have with fucking girlfriends. It's like they're like, you never listen. I'm like, I
It
don't
happens
even
to
hear
me
what
too.
you're saying right now.
Especially when you touch your phone and somebody tries to talk to you, there's no hope.
Oh yeah, yeah.
there's
You
no
lost
hope.
me. You literally
Yeah,
lost
there's
me.
no hope. Like it's pretty bad. So, bro, I don't know why I was all just laughing and shit. Now I'm normal, bro.
Yeah, happens. Give it another 5 minutes. There's another wave coming.
Yeah, but dude, that was good.
She comes in
Come
That
waves.
was
back.
good, bro.
Come back.
It'll come back. Bro.
Come back to me.
Were those the only two gummies that you had? Like on your person?
Yeah. Well, there's still another half strip in there, but now
I say go for it.
No, I'm feeling it. I feel like if I get more high in this, it'll be bad.
Well, we gotta wrap up soon anyway, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're chilling. And what am I gonna do? Fucking go home and do nothing?
Yeah, that's the best part. Put on a
No.
flyer on your background on your TV.
I gotta stare at this for a second. Hey, y'all keep talking.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I go to the Y.
Yeah.
And I've gone to the other gym,
Defining.
Defining Body.
Yeah.
But I never went to Jones Gym.
Yeah, it's not bad. I like it because it's like more intimate. It's like kind of small in there. Like you could literally throw what are those little bouncy balls? You could throw a ball and like hit the wall from one wall to the other.
Okay.
I think Hunter told me he didn't like the idea of having the gym with the window.
Yeah, I hate that too.
Yeah.
There's a huge window and people look.
It just seems more like a full-on bodybuilder, like power lifter gym actually.
It kind of is. If you go during the day, it is very like that. There are some yoked dudes in there and
Yeah.
like huge, and you're like, you've won the game. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah, but does that? Do you find that it affects your workout?
Oh yeah, 100%. That's why I go at night because it's usually just like me, Dwayne, like Jared sometimes show up. Yeah, it's more like just us kind of thing. Like it's our friend, not a friend group, but like we know each other kind of thing.
Yeah.
But like during the day, it's like more people there, obviously. But I don't like the Y because of just all the like children that are always there. They're
Yeah.
very annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I go more in the morning, so they don't bother me.
Yeah.
And Defining Bodies, I know you have to be at least 18 to go there, so that's good about that.
Yeah, and they're also very expensive too.
At Defining Bodies?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it might be. I think it's more at the Y.
Is it?
I think so, probably.
How much is the Y?
I got actually a little bit of a discount because my bank, funny enough, but I think it was like almost 600.
For the year?
Yeah, and I got a discount too, so.
Okay, maybe not then. I heard Defining was like maybe 700, but I'm not sure.
But yeah, I went there.
Find this dick.
He's bad.
Yeah, we gotta get you in the gym, AJ.
Yeah. You can get a
I'm
daytime.
doing fucking power lifts in my mind, bro.
I can tell. Yeah, you can get day passes at the Y, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
We
like
should
$7.
fucking drag him over one day.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
We're gonna drag you to the Y one day.
No.
No. Can't even fucking convince him.
Well, I should. No, if for some reason you both wanted to go to the gym with me, I would do that.
Let's do it.
Like that,
Yeah,
like
I'll do
that. But that's just because of the holy fuck, Nick Kacey Hunter want to go to the gym. That's like a wow moment. No, okay, I would do it. Yeah.
Alright, I gotta
Here's
wrap up.
here's my problem why I never liked gym, and I'll say this was I would do their workouts, like my friend group, and then the next, my fucking legs would hurt for 3 days.
Yeah.
And that's
You don't have to do their weight. Just,
well, yeah, but that's what I was doing. I was just following, right? So
Nah, you weren't doing our weight, bro. Don't lie.
a little. I was down. No, I was actually down their way. Yeah, I would follow like as much as I could, but the problem with that is that I literally would fucking be sore the next fucking 3 days.
That's the whole point of it.
Yeah.
Like bad.
we would
I
kind of
can't
put
fucking
like
get out of bed.
you would go through like failure. Like I feel like when you first go to the gym, you just gotta do
Yeah,
like,
you
what
just
you
gotta do
can,
3 sets of 10, and that's pretty much it.
and just like what you can, and just like go to the gym and you don't push yourself too hard
Yeah.
at first.
Yeah.
Especially on if you're never there and you go one day and you're going to failure every fucking set.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why I would always be so sore. So that kind of turned me off from it as well.
Yeah.
But I'm open to it.
Alright. Well, closing words because I got a headache.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All
Alright,
I'm
this was
really-
fun.
This was fun.
I'm really fucking high. I'm enjoying this. This is good. I think we should have Nick on again. I think
yeah,
there's
for sure.
I think there's way more conversation to be had at some
For sure.
point.
Yeah. It was a good first one.
Yeah, very very good first one with Nick. Not the last time. I think I should be high for the next one as well.
Obviously.
Yeah.
I also think I should be getting more high in my life more often. and that's all. So.
Thank you guys for having me.
Yes,
Thank you.
Of course. Hey, you have any closing words as our guest?
No, this was fun, and I can't wait to come back next time.
Yes, sir.
Want to shout out anything or no?
Yeah. What do you?
No.
No socials, no nothing. Yeah. No, he.
Shout out my cat Daisy, love her to death.
Shout out to the
Yes,
cat.
yes,
Yeah, that's all I
shout
like to hear. That's all I like to hear.
Shout out G-Skill, love you too, bro.
We've been Not Your Average Bro Chachos. Thank you for watching.
See you.
See ya.
No, yes, sir.
Bye.
I thought that was cool. Yeah.